Hi, welcome to the Slow Stitch. The reason I created this channel really was because I wanted to learn to crochet and I found myself, honestly, not very good at it. I couldn't watch the videos, I couldn't follow them, I couldn't read a pattern, nobody seemed to show mistakes. And I just felt like it was a really difficult craft to learn. And actually, it's not. There were so many videos that I watched and tutorials that would show that you need to have your yarn wrapped around your little finger and your index finger pointy with the yarn over and holding the project with these fingers. And I just couldn't do it. It wasn't comfortable for me. And I really couldn't get on with it. I tried and I tried. My hands hurt. I couldn't hold the hook. I couldn't make a stitch. I couldn't do a chain. And I found it really frustrating. And I thought, if I feel this way, there must be other people out there that feel this way too. And there must be an easier way. And that's why I created the Slow Stitched. Really, just to show you that crochet can be slow, it can be comfortable, it can be creative, and it can be enjoyable. Like, if it hurts your hands, you're not doing it correctly. You should be comfortable. If you have wrist aches and joint stiffness, that's not enjoyable for anybody. You need to be comfortable. And that's exactly what this channel is all about. Slow crochet, making mistakes, and saying, hey, it's okay, try again. Doesn't work, simply try again. And as you can see here, I'm just working on this blanket. And I know this is probably, if you're just learning, you might be looking thinking, wow, I could never make something like that. But you can. And in my next few videos, I'll be teaching you how I hold my hook and my yarn, how to make a slip knot, how to make a chain, because there are many ways how you can do all of these things. But lots of the channels only seem to teach you what they would say is the right way. But if the right way is wrong for you, it's not the right way, is it? So yeah, that's the reason I created the Slow Stitch. I really wanted people to feel heard, feel safe, feel comfortable, and feel almost as though we're sitting together at a table and I'm beside you and I'm showing you exactly what I do and able to help you if you get stuck. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. It doesn't matter if you have to undo your work. It doesn't matter if you need to start again. That's what it's all about. Being comfortable, creating something that you can be really proud of, no matter what that thing is. It might just be a chain. It might be your first ever row of crochet. It might be a sweater or a cardigan. It might be a blanket. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you want to make. And with learning these basic foundations, you should hopefully be able to go on and make things that you'd love. I mean, a year or so ago, I never would have imagined that I could make a blanket like this. And this is my own pattern that I've come up with, and I will probably show you how I have made this blanket in a later video. If people are interested, I may create a pattern for it that you can follow, if you can follow patterns. But it won't be written in abbreviations or pattern language. It will be written in human language. Things that you can follow and things that you can enjoy. So that's why I'm here. My little girl wanted to learn to crochet, and like me, she got really frustrated with it. We got kids' books, we watched kids' YouTube tutorials. Neither of us could really grasp it. And when I sat down and worked out, actually, it's about being comfortable. And it's about allowing your hands freedom of movement. And it's about giving yourself permission to relax. I was then able to teach her. And she said to me, "Mum, I think you could teach my friends." And she makes me so proud because she teaches her friends at school. And I help them when they get stuck. And we run a little club that they can come along to learn to crochet. And that's a really cool thing to be able to do. Then I got to thinking, well, if I can teach kids, why can't I teach adults? Because we all learn differently. Lots of the channels out there that teach crochet, in my mind, are quick, which is fine if you know what you're doing. And as I've said, everyone kind of says, you hold your hook this way, you hold your yarn that way. It doesn't work for everybody. So I just really, really wanted to create this safe space for anyone that wants to come and learn to crochet beautiful things. So I'm just going to sit quietly for a minute and carry on with this row. If you're interested, the stitches here, I'm using a UK treble stitch, which is nice because it's a very repetitive stitch. The whole blanket is actually made from the same single stitch, a UK treble. So although we've got different textures of an open mesh and then more of a tight weave and then the little popcorn bobble effects, it's all just using the one same simple stitch. And once you've mastered this stitch, you can really go on and make lots and lots of amazing things. And it's a really simple stitch to do. Yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull it through, so you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over again, pull the hook back through 2, so you have 2 left on your hook, pull the yarn over again, and back through 2. And there's a treble stitch. I'm going to chain 1 because I'm making a mesh, I'm going to yarn over, insert, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 again. And as you can see, I'm really just building up a repetitive rhythm, the same stitches over and over again with a chain in between to give me this mesh effect. And if I go wrong, we simply undo and go back to where we made a mistake and we carry on. It's okay if you make a mistake. When you're learning, crochet shouldn't be perfect. It should be wonky. Your tension should be wobbly. You'll find that you have areas where you can't put the stitch through because it's too tight, and areas where it's not lasting well because it's too loose. And you'll find all of these things when you learn into crochet. And that's, I think, where my frustration used to lie, because I would watch these other videos and think, oh my goodness, her tension's so perfect, her stitches are perfect, they're neat. I'm never going to be able to do that. But I'm I'm sorry, you probably just heard my dogs barking there. That's not ideal, is it, for a relaxing video? But hey ho. So yeah, as I was saying, I find that some videos I would watch would be perfect. They would be like, their work would be so neat with no mistakes, and that's not the reality of learning. And really, I feel like it kind of sets you up to fail from the beginning, because you compare yourself to these perfect crocheters that have been doing it for years and years and years, and yeah, there's no need to set yourself up that way. You need to be comfortable. Oops. And you need to be just enjoying what you're doing. It shouldn't be difficult. So I hope that you will enjoy watching my videos. I hope that you will follow along, maybe give crochet a try if you haven't already. And if you have and you've got yourself in a pickle, got stuck because you feel like you're not good enough, well, this space is for you. You are good enough and you absolutely can do it. So follow along for the next video, where I'll be showing you how I hold my hook and my yarn and how to make a slip knot, and then we'll move on to show you how to make a chain and then start your first crochet stitches. I really hope you found this useful. If you'd like to follow along and subscribe, maybe leave me any comments to let me know what you think. That would be great, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.